Okay then guys, a nice quick and simple one for you today. Banana bread or banana loaf. We've got 3 bananas, 2 are very ripe and 1 is just turning. A couple of eggs, vanilla essence, butter, sugar, self-raising flour, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of salt and some baking powder. Baking powder, not baking soda. I'll chat you through that while I'm using it. So apart from the baking, I hope to film this in real time. Right, as with all my recipes, they're all pretty rough because we're not weighing the bananas and we're not weighing the eggs, so what's the point of weighing everything else, really? Now, the first thing I want to do is get the butter in the microwave to melt down. Using melted butter really speeds things up. 100 grams, I know that's about 150, so that's about 100. And I want... get in there, stuck it. Yeah, the reason I want to get it in now is because I've got to use the same microwave oven thingy. Bit of silver foil on there, don't want that. Got to preheat that as well, so let's get that in. About a minute on microwave. Let's try 30 seconds. Okay then, let's get the flour weighed. Roughly 250 grams, roughly. This is just self-raising flour. Going to get everything weighed out, just show you how quick it all is. Oh, there you are, I've still gone well over there, 275, but it doesn't matter. Put that to one side, that's the butter sort of melted, yes it is. Another few seconds on that. Another 10 seconds. We want 100 grams of sugar. This is organic granulated, organic golden granulated. I bought a load of this last, I don't know, a couple of months back to make some cakes. I've never used it all, so. Believe it or not, there was a shortage a while back of sugar. So I had to buy what I could, and this is organic, granulated, golden, and I tell you what, it's quite nice. So put that there. There we are, butter's ready now, so we can get the oven on. Ooh. There's the butter. Let's get the heating rack in. Let's get the oven on. Oven 180. Start. Yeah, so sorry about the noise. Right, what's next? Get that out of the way. Hope you can see all this. I'll try and keep it in view for you. I've started using these cake tin liners or loaf tin liners. I'll tell you what, that saves so much effort. Look at that. So that's in, ready. Right, nanners. Let's get the nanners going. So we've got 3 nanners. I'm going to take that little brown end off because sometimes there we are, there's a seed in there. Some people don't like the seed. Some people are fussy, you know. This one's a bit ripe, so this one unripe, so it might need a bit more mashing actually. I'll tell you what I'll do with that one, because that's a bit not ripe. I shall start cutting that one, just to make it quicker to mash. Save me hands, save me arms. Right, yeah. It doesn't matter if you've got bits of banana in it. It gives it a bit of texture, doesn't it? Oh, they're going down nicely, that's all right. You can do this in a food processor, but what's the point? One more thing to wash up, isn't it? Here we are. So there's a few little bits in there, but that don't matter. Little lumps. So we're going to do more stirring in a minute anyway, so they'll get further mashed down. Okay, in with the melted butter. We get this in first, so it allows the butter time to cool down. Doesn't curdle the eggs. Speaking of which, I've got to do the eggs, so I'll put them in the same one as that because I forgot to bring another one up. Another, what you call it, dish. Always best to break your eggs on a flat surface if you can. Less chance of pushing a shell into the egg. Only lightly beaten, that'll do. Right. Let's wipe my hands. Okay, in with a pinch of salt. We don't want too much, big good pinch there. Teaspoon of baking powder. Now, baking powder is used for this. Baking soda is used. That's half a tablespoon. That's a teaspoon. Sorry, yeah. Baking soda is used when you add acids, and it's a single action. It gets going straight away, so you've got to be dead quick. Baking powder, the baking soda is in baking powder, believe it or not, but it's mixed in with cornstarch and other things, and it's like everything has to go in. So where was I? Yeah, it's mixed in with other ingredients to slow it down. So there's two actions. There's this one now, and there's a second action when it heats up. So we've done that. We've got the baking powder in. We want a teaspoon of cinnamon. Give it that sort of autumnal spicy taste. That might be a bit too much, actually. Yeah, half a teaspoon. Give that a mix in. Don't worry about the bits of baking powder. They'll soon move around. Oh, okay, that's getting going on quite well now. In with the sugar. In with the egg. And about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Just guessing. I don't. Get it all mixed up. Oh, dear me. It's all muggy outside today, it's horrible. Okay then, in with the flour, half at a time is what I normally do. So. To wash it up again. And again, it doesn't matter, the odd little bit of flour still showing. Okay, well there guys, that is that quick. So I'm going to try and do this so you can see what I'm doing. Into the cake tin. You can see much of this, are you? Because going to get my spatula a minute and get the dregs out. There we are. Let's see, a lot left behind with a fork. That's better. I'll do, push it around a bit. Doesn't really matter about getting it too flat. And there we are, guys. That's in the oven now. That's 180 Celsius for. Now I know it takes about 55 minutes, so I'm going to do 50 and we'll see how it's going. If it comes out and it's a little bit sticky in the middle and the top's done, then what we're going to do is cover it with foil. But I'll bring you back in 50 minutes. Ouch, it's hot. There we are then. See you in a bit. Okay guys, that is 50 minutes, just dinged. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, looks good, looks good. Right, skewer test. Clean skewer. Perfect. And that's spot on. Right, I'm going to leave that to cool down a bit. And then we'll tip it out. I'll tell you what, I'll get a photograph of that. Right, here we go then, guys. That's been cooling for an hour, so that's stone cold. Let's see what we got. This is where the these little liners come into their own. Look at that, so easy. I'll tell you what, though, I'll put a link to these in the description because I'd never heard of them before. Right, let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Let's have a nibble. Bread knife makes it easier to cut. Believe it or not, it makes less crumbs. That looks girt lush. Look at that. Beautiful. Well, there's only one thing for it now, isn't there? Oh, yeah. Oh, moist. Little bits of banana in there. Oh, that's nice. The outside's nice and crusty. And the inside's nice and moist. Just like an armadillo. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Yeah, the cinnamon is just there, that little bit of autumnal flavour, I suppose you'd call it. Right, I'm going to cut a few pieces for me, and I know Bryony will take the rest away, so in fact, what I'll do, yeah, that'll do. Well, there you have it, guys. It really was that quick and simple. That was real-time footage, apart from the bacon. And the left-hand piece has already gone to my daughter. Stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you on the next recipe.